For the materials, I'll be using this size 4 acrylic yarn, and you will need a tape measure, a darning needle, a hook. I'll be using a 4.25mm hook, and you will also need a pair of scissors. Alright, let's head over to the tutorial. We're going to start with a magic ring, and this is how I make my magic ring. So I simply get this short tail and place it under my working yarn. This is the rest of the yarn that is attached to the skein of yarn. Okay, so I just place this under like so. Then I bring my hook and insert it in that little circle that I have, and then I'll pull through the yarn like this. And now we have this big circle that we're going to be working into. Okay, so once you have your ring or this circle, you're going to make a chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And in this circle, we're going to make a total of 4 double crochets. Okay, so yarn over, and in that ring, you're going to make 4 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. After the 4 double crochets, you're going to chain 1, yarn over, and go back in that same ring and make 1 more double crochet to complete the row. And you will have something like this. And after that, you're going to hold on to this tail and pull it. And that way we have closed the ring, and you will have something like this. So I hope that part was clear enough. So this is our first row. Row 2, we're going to chain 5. Then we're going to turn our work. We have this chain 1 space which we're going to work into. So you're simply going to insert your hook in that chain 1 space, pull up a loop, and you're going to make a single crochet like that. Then you're going to chain 5. And you're going to skip these 4 double crochets that we just made, and in this next space you are going to make 1 single crochet like so. Then you are going to chain 2, and you're going to complete the row with a double crochet. So you're going to pull the single crochet on this side like so, and place your last double crochet on top of the 4th chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right on top of the 4th chain, you are going to make a double crochet. Oops. Then you'll have something like this. So we have this 1 space, we have this one, and this one, for a total of 3 spaces, which we are going to work into on our next row. So that's row 2. Row 3, chain 5, turn your work, and in this first space we are going to make a total of 3 double we're going to make a total of 4 double crochets. So yarn over, and in that first space make 4 double crochets. Chain 1, yarn over, and in this next space you're going to make 4 double crochets. that, chain 1, and in this last space you are going to make 4 double crochets. After that, you're going to chain 1, and you are going to complete the row with a double crochet on top of the 4th chain. And you should have something like this. So we now have 3 rows here completed, and we are basically going to repeat row 2 and 3 for the rest of this pattern. So next we are going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, then turn your work, and in this first single crochet space from the previous row you are going to make a single crochet, chain 5, skip the next 4 double crochets, and in the chain 1 space insert your hook and make a single crochet, chain up 5, skip the next 4 double crochets, and into the next space make a single crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and skip the next 4 double crochets, and in this last space you are going to make a single crochet, chain 2, then make a double crochet right on top of the 4th chain. The chain is from the previous row. Just keep that in mind, that on the row where we make the chains, when you have this last space you are going to chain only 2 and then make a double crochet. The reason why we chain 2 here is because we are making this double crochet, which is going to count as a chain as well. Okay, so this is counting as 3, and then the 2 double crochets here, the 2 chains counts as a chain 4 and 5. I hope that makes sense. We have 4 rows. Row 5, you're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, turn your work, yarn over, and in this first space you are going to make 4 double crochets. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 1. In this next space you are going to make 4 double crochets, and you are going to repeat that pattern until you get to the end of the row. Chain 2 to complete the row, and end with a double crochet on top of the 4th chain. And this is what you are going to have. And as you can see, every time we make the double crochets we make an increase row. So that means that every time we make these chains, these chain spaces, we are making increases. Okay, so you are going to repeat that over and over until you have the length that you need. I'm going to do the same, and then I'll be back once I have a few rows completed, and then we'll move from there. Okay. Okay guys, so I'm back and this is what I have, and I have a total of 23 rows from starting from this point, counting these rows that we made with the chains and the single crochet. I have a total of 23 rows. So I'm now going to show you guys the measurements. So from where I have stopped at to where I started from, it's 9 inches long. And the widest part is 23 inches. So next I'm going to stop at this point. So we're now going to make the straps, and I'm simply going to make chains. I think I'll make a chain of about 50 or 40. So make a chain of 50 or 40. Feel free to make it longer if that's what you're going for, or you can make it shorter. Okay, so here I ended up making a chain of 60, and I'm now going to cut the yarn from here. So I'm going to add one more chain, get my scissors, and I'll cut off . I will tie a knot right here. Tie a knot twice and then trim off the excess yarn. Okay. So now I'm going to make a chain of 60, and then I will attach it on this other side. Okay, so make a slip knot and simply chain 60. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have my chain of 60 here, and I'm going to attach it on this side. So into the fourth chain, I'm going to insert my hook and slip stitch. So we have attached the chain, and in this first space we are going to make a slip stitch. Okay, so after the slip stitch you are going to make a chain of 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then you're going to hold on to the 5th chain and add 3 more chains. And then you're going to yarn over and skip 2, and into the 3rd chain from the hook you are going to make 4 double crochets together. So insert your hook and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. You'll have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, insert your hook for the 2nd time and pull up a loop. You'll have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. You'll have 3 left, yarn over, insert your hook for the 3rd time, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. This time you'll have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over for the 4th time, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2, and this time you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loops on your hook, and then you are going to yarn over and pull through all of them at once. And you'll have this. Then you are going to chain 3. Okay, and then you're going to yarn over and skip 2. So the first chain that you made, that is where we are going to work into next. So yarn over and skip 2, and into the 3rd chain you are going to make 4 double crochets together. Okay, and once you have the 4 double crochets together, you are going to yarn over and pull through all, chain 1, and then you are going to make a slip stitch right in this chain that we worked into. So insert your hook, yarn over and pull through all, and you will have something like this. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you are going to skip the next 4 double crochets and slip stitch in the chain 1 space, like so. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip the next 4 double crochets and slip stitch in the next chain 1 space. Should have this. Chain 5, add 3 more chains, yarn over, skip 2, and into the 3rd chain from the hook you are going to make 4 double crochets together again. Okay, after that, chain 3, then you're going to make 4 double crochets again, 4 double crochets together again in the 3rd chain from the hook. And once you have a total of 4 double crochets in this same space, you are going to complete the stitches by yarning over and pulling through everything. Then chain 1 and slip stitch back in this same chain, slip stitch in the same chain that you worked into. Okay, slip stitch, chain 5, skip the next 4 double crochets and in the chain 1 space make a slip stitch, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip the next 4 double crochets and slip stitch in the next chain 1 space, and then you're going to repeat that same pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. You're going to keep repeating this until you get to the end. Okay guys, I'm going to continue like that and I'll meet you right here towards the end. Okay, so once you get to the end, you're going to chain 5 and slip stitch in this last space. Okay, so I'm going to insert my hook and make a slip stitch, then chain 1, get your scissors and cut off the yarn and pull tight, and this is what you should have. So I'm going to do the same thing we did on this. I'm going to tie a knot twice and trim off the excess yarn. Then get my darning needle and weave this tail through. And then we have this tail here. Remember to weave it in through as well. Please do not just cut it, because if you do that, then your work may unravel. Your projects will definitely unravel, so make sure you weave it in as well. So with your darning needle, go through a few stitches, making sure that the yarn is secured. Then cut off the excess yarn, and voila, you have your bandana completed. And then if you want to turn this into a top, you are going to make a chain, and you just have the chain on the side. You are going to make a slip knot and make a chain long enough to go around your neck. I'm going to tie a knot 2 times, and then I'll trim off the excess yarn as well. Okay, so here I have my chain of 110. So once you have your chain done, you are simply going to pull through the chain in this first space here that we have, this here. You are going to pull through that chain, okay? And then you are going to pull it to, and then you're going to cross it over to the other side that has a space as well, like so. And you should have something like this. So you tie this around your neck. And there you have your bandana and top completed. I hope you've enjoyed this quick video, guys. Thank you for watching. Please comment below and let me know what you think. I hope you like it as much as I enjoyed making this tutorial for you. Thanks for watching once again. Bye bye.